Welcome back to Tran when Cyberpunk 2077. There's a user by the name of AL who always leaves a really informative comment on the videos, and one of those comments describes how I might be able to reveal new dialogue if I bring Johnny along for the side missions that I've already completed in Watson.
Hey, can't you see me?
So this is a different playthrough. Loading back to a really earlier save, I went straight for the relic. I'm not going to redo everything I've done, I'm just going to show off any of the new dialogue that occurs. If you do the gift after the event.
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
So you're V. I'm sure you heard what happened. Real shame. She left a demon for you. A gift from beyond the grave. It should work on any 3rd gen deck.
Okay.
This dog! It is not mine!
What if... Hold. How about... Fine.
You shall find it next to the road along the docks.
How poetic. A monk in distress. They should include this in your epic. What are you gonna do? Cross your legs and meditate till they drop dead?
Wish you'd drop dead.
Losing my religion. You know, you could deal with our problems first, instead of helping every gonk that comes your way. But well, since you're so hell-bent on saving that monk in distress, Delta your butt over to the warehouse. Maybe you can still save him before they slice him. Kinda curious how you'll do it actually. Could go all tree-hugging pacifist, or you just get the job done. The mission is actually different, titled anyways, and description, post-relic. The descriptions pretty much sound like they're written by Jackie before you get the relic, and they sound like they're being narrated by Johnny after.
Then he'll start a next-gen Buddhist fellowship of forget this. Old man monks. You stole my fucking joke. When you flop again and I'll rip your tongue out.
So this is where they're keeping our fellow brother.
Fuck! Gotta break it!
Do not do this! Help! Let me out of here!
Calm down. It's over now. I'm not with them.
So, what are you doing here? What happened?
Was walking by and... Your brother's waiting for you. Not far from here.
First, I must catch my breath, and then I shall go. It is him who shall need saving now.
Look who's taken the righteous path. If you're so afraid of killing, maybe you should have become a monk instead of a merc.
Killing isn't the solution to everything.
If you want to change the world, there's always a price to be paid. As for these chrome fucks, you think they got all this gear by sitting around going,
If they had enough to spare on monks, then surely they don't need all of it.
That was the first mission I'd had that was actually different as a Johnny mission. I'd completed basically everything up from right around here. Now a couple have appeared as I gained more street cred. So we'll keep doing these missions, and I will record any ones that have any sort of new Johnny elements to them. I've cleared out most of the side gigs in Watson. This is all post-relic stuff. And yeah, that earlier conjecture I had was correct. Any of the normal gigs currently have not released any new Johnny dialogue, but side jobs did have the opportunity, and specifically only realistically the gift, which is right here, the monk over here, and this one, which is the flaming crotch man. I haven't seen a dialogue yet. I just noticed that the mission changed to night moves, and that wasn't what it was before. That's the great thing about Night City. No chance you'll ever get bored here. Where else could have some dude with a smoking crack jump into your car asking to hitch a ride? Come on, V. Show us some sympathy. Get this guy to a ripper.
Okay, we're...
Hey, you after? I'll call you!
But...
Okay, well, nothing happened yet.
Fuck! Hey, it's me. Go.
I was smoking crash.
That's my way. Anyways, contact us.
Well, they managed to stay here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. It's me. Anyway, what's the deal? Something.
Just check the warranty next time.
Will do.
Take care, man.
Alright, I have gone through all of Watson and did all these side jobs. There were only 3 differences that I noted. It was the gift, where the clerk will tell you when you're picking up the ping protocol that she understands that that T-Bug's dead and she's going to give it to you anyways, and this is a gift from beyond the grave. Then there was Sacrum Profanum, which became Lost My Religion, and was the same thing except there was some Johnny dialogue at the beginning and the end. And then finally there was Burning Desire, which became Night Moves, but I did not see any Johnny dialogue for that. The last one we have to do is Paid in Full, and there's Playing for Time, which I have not even done on my real playthrough, so we'll do Paid in Full, and that will be it for Watson. That is literally everything in Watson now. We'll go back to the real playthrough.
Got another dry, sun-filled week coming your way, Night City.
Barry? Am I remembering that right?
Who is it?
V! Your neighbor from upstairs. Remember me? Talked about preem rides. Back then, you were pumped about the Mizutani Shion. I said it was for flash posers.
You don't forget a gonk thing like that.
You gave me this look. I was about to hightail it to the Badlands right then and there.
I remember. What do you want?
Just wanted to see what's shaking. Friends say you never leave your unit. Think I've got an inkling as to why. Seen that look before. It's all too common among people like us.
Us? You don't look like a cop.
Badges don't get a monopoly on loss. You see death every day in my line of work. You get used to it, of course, until it hits someone you're close to.
You too. Come in.
The people of Turkey are bracing themselves for a radioactive sandstorm yet again. Meteorologists expect
Leave it, all right?
several dozen tons of irradiated dust from the former states of Syria, Iraq, and Iran. The fallout from these territories, devastated during the so-called suicide war, remain the primary source of radiation that falls onto Europe and the eastern...
The radio is going to be annoying during the dialogue.
I lost someone close to me, too. Damn good friend.
What do you mean, two? Wait. This about Andrew? I told you about him. Best bud I ever had. Known him my whole life. Only person I could spill to without being judged.
Guessing things at the NCPD haven't changed a lick, huh?
One time, a Maelstrom ganger killed a young kid right in front of my eyes. For shits and giggles. I couldn't do shit. The son of a bitch had corporal protection.
Typical.
Our chief greases his palms with an anonymous donation. And guess what? Officially, kid blew his own brains out.
Right in front of your eyes.
Something died in me then. I couldn't do it anymore. A few months later, Andrew passed, and everything went to shit.
You didn't have anyone to unload on at work? How about Petrova and Mendez?
And Petrova's a decent gal, but she's not good with this stuff. Mendez just doesn't get it. He thinks us blues need to be tough. Can't bear the sight of a kid getting murdered. Born with pussy genes, according to him.
But you told him about Andrew.
Honestly, thought about it a lot. Anyway, they don't know everything. Better that way.
Can you tell me how Andrew died?
Does it matter? Normally. From old age. It's no wonder, seeing as he was only a few years younger than my grandma.
Dying of old age? In Night City? That merits a monument. Whole world should gaze up at it in awe.
Ashbox and the niche will have to do.
So then Andrew was more like a grandpa to you than a friend?
Wouldn't go that far. He was like I don't know, a window into the past or something. He reminded me of my grams, about our little talks. Time when everything had its proper place. You know, he was the last living record of those times.
Mendez doesn't know shit about life. Everyone's got their limits, even him. He just hasn't reached them. Not like you.
What if he's right, though? Maybe my genes are soft. Don't only the strongest survive?
If you felt nothing, that means his loss wouldn't have had any meaning.
I guess so. Thanks for the talk, V. I need time to take all this in.
Sure thing. Take care.
I wonder if he'd become a cyber psycho if you don't do anything.
Sold those Arasaka shares.
Why can't I talk to him?
You are standing in the place.
Anyway, they can pick one up once they
Go
release
see
it.
him and talk to him whenever.
Because Preston's dad, he didn't go to heaven like your mom.
Preston says his dad is in an even better place than that. He's at Arasaka. Together every day.
Andrew, you were a tortoise, but you listened like a person. You're with me when Grammy explained what was right. You are the lost memory of a better world. Rest in peace.
Barry's not okay. I mean, if that tortoise was the one thing that got him up in the morning,
Now you're starting to get it.
his friends have to know. Hopefully it's not too late.
You know how it goes. Stare too long into the abyss will stare right back at you. Taking a step into it wouldn't be so drastic, considering the shit he's seen in his lifetime.
Okay, you're much more mellow now when you're not threatening to kill me. It went directly from shoot yourself in the face to let me offer you advice on loss and mourning.
You talked to Barry? He finally decided to get his shit together?
For crying out loud, Mendez.
Hey, so what exactly did Barry tell you about that friend he lost?
Not much. Hardly ever spoke about him. Said once he was the only one who could understand him. It's nice to have someone like that.
Barry isn't in great shape. So much so, in fact, that he preferred to talk to a tortoise instead of you two.
That's supposed to be funny?
The complete opposite. It's sad as hell. Barry didn't handle badge life too well. You made fun of him, so he stopped sharing things. And apart from you guys, all he had was a tortoise. His best friend. A memento of his grandma. Till he died, that is.
Fuck. I don't fucking believe this. You're bullshitting me.
Right, because I like to bullshit badges in my spare time.
Why would he lie to us, though? He talked about the tortoise like it was a normal person.
How do you think Mendez would react if Barry admitted he was talking to animals?
Jesus, Barry. I thought he was being a drama queen, that he'd get over it. I gotta go and talk to him.
About time. Thanks for your help. This is for your trouble.
But soak in that sun while you can. There's a cold front moving in. Prepare for cooler conditions as we head into the weekend.
Told you. You ain't got a warrant, you ain't coming in.
Damn it, Barry. Can't we just talk? Petrova told me your last case was a real ball buster. Boss told you to keep your lips sealed, huh? Had a similar situation once, you know? Fucking child killer. Dirtbag was on the Petrochem board, so it was out of our hands. Remember it to this day. That little kid's t-shirt. Green with this funny yellow cat.
Get in.
Am I allowed in? Nope. Trying to hear. Listen. Eavesdrop. I like Vic a lot. Vic is really cool in my book. Garry, you're gone. I gave you money. Did I fail the quest for going to Act 2 without... Oh, never mind.
I recognize you. You come here often. Your eyes tell me that your mind has opened to the truth. Will you provide a humble donation so that I may continue my mission?
You do good work. Use this to wake Night City up.
Thank you for your devotion. I saw a disciple of truth in you from the very beginning. Radio waves bear the truth. Let those with ears listen and those with eyes behold. Their mothership conceals itself above our very heads. Ready yourself.
How's it going with Mama Wells?
Pretty good. Maybe too good.
How's that?
After we said goodbye to Jackie, she invited me over. We talked for a while. Now, not a day goes by when she doesn't call. Ask how it's going. Tells me about herself, Jackie, everything. Sometimes for hours. Sent me a roast the other day. You believe that? Apparently I'm too skinny. She knows I don't eat meat. V, I'm afraid she's trying to, I don't know, adopt me somehow.
Yeah, that's rough. But who knows? Maybe it'll pass.
I sure hope so. Don't have anything against her, it's just... I think Miss Wells is using me to avoid thinking about her son's death.
With a new surrogate daughter.
Exactly.
Wanna read my tarot?
Sure thing.
Is it gonna be different this new act?
The Fool. That would be you.
Great, thanks.
The Fool symbolizes the beginning of a journey. You brim with enthusiasm, yet remain unaware of both your capabilities and the threats you face. The Wheel of Fortune.
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. Got any new toys?
Have a look.
I'm plastic.
Alright, let's talk to the Netrunner chick.
T-Bug's death. What did you hear?
The truth. She got burned, like anyone who tries to hit Arasaka. They found the body in her pad. Nervous system fried. You know what that feels like?
Can't say I do.
They say it's like 100,000 knives stabbing you at once. I can't imagine a worse way to go. Poor girl. I liked her, too.
As I came in, I thought I saw the icon representing a data pad or something. Yeah, right there. It disappears as I get closer. Is it just under this pile of newspapers? Yeah, it is. It's cleverly hidden under this pile of newspapers. I wasn't able to do this before because I was saving my level ups for being on camera. So I leveled up during the heist and I get waste not one time. When disassembling an item, you get detached mods back. So now I was finally able to use my impressive stockpile of useless loot in my storage container at the apartment to disassemble and get mods. I saved and tinkered around. I did this for like 3 hours messing around with stuff, and I found the following. First, in the current version of the game I have, which is like 1.0.6, the Bully mod, which is increases crit damage by 30%. The Fortuna mod, which is increases crit chance by 15%. And the Deadeye mod don't stack. In fact, the Deadeye mod doesn't actually do anything, or at least doesn't appear to do anything. Well, here's what I mean. I attached enough Deadeye because I made sure to buy that every time the stock restocked. I went and bought a bunch, or well, one every time, every stock, and I made sure to do so again after the heist. I stacked Deadeye in all my gear, and I grabbed a random SMG and just started shooting like robots and stuff, and I was not getting a critical shot every time. In fact, and so I am led to believe that this is actually an accurate representation of my character's stats, because I equipped all this Deadeye stuff, and it did not improve crit chance or crit damage at all. So there's two possibilities. One, Deadeye doesn't do anything yet. Two, well actually there's three possibilities. Two, it doesn't stack. Or three, this is not accurate. Even with enough dead eye to go over 100%, I was not critting very much at all. And 1 in 3 does sound about right. So, if this is accurate, then equipping extra crit chance mods don't work. Equipping extra crit damage mods don't work. So one of each. Same thing for my cyberware. So, I've actually got 3 of these weak spot detections, enough to fully kit out my character. But equipping 3 of them don't actually improve my crit chance. Just equipping 1 gives me up to 5%. In fact, let's go ahead and show you. This is kind of an interesting bug. So right now, let's go ahead and just pop in trajectory analysis. So I had what, 38 before? So I'm now to 33. This is actually kind of interesting, just to me, from a game mechanic point of view. I'll go and pop in 1 of these, and I'll go up to 38, right? I'll go and pop in another one, and you think, okay, well, I'll go to 43. No, not quite. So it's still at 38. Now watch this. This is where it gets a little bad, sort of. Now I have 5% here and 5% here. I'm just gonna go ahead and take out 1 of them. So we'll just put up in trajectory analysis here. Now the game understands that I have removed weak spot detection. So even though I've got a critical chance modifier equipped, I'm not at 38 anymore. I'm actually 33. So my crit chance is currently the same as if I never equipped a trajectory analysis. So here's what you have to do. You can either load the game and then it'll update and refresh, or just go ahead and remove all of them and pop 1 in. And the game will understand that I'm at 38 now. All I did was I removed it and then put it back. The game also does not have understanding of movement speed mods and fall damage reduction mods. So what I've equipped is armadillo and everything. Carrying capacity does work. It says by 21, but that's all 3 of the mods. They're total of 21, so this is 7, 7, and 7. So it misrepresents. This is not 3 different stacks of 21. This is 3 stacks of 7 making 21 carrying capacity, where the green dots are. So anyways, armadillo works fine. But it appears that it can work 1 per armor. So this is why I've got backpacker on everything. And then I went ahead and put soft soles on my shoes. Alright, that's my armor. That's my current armor set. I also like the setup of my character. I was able to craft goggles that have 3 mod slots, but I didn't like the look of them as much as these holo-tinted badge goggles I get from the corpse of an NCPD officer. He was likely killed by some Maelstromers and the static body that was there.
Get you anything?
I'll have a Jackie Wells.
Thanks, Claire.
No problem. Just holler if you need anything.
Chuma mine earned a spot on the menu here.
A chulo bowl with the bun? Yeah, sorry to hear.
Remember his drink? The recipe?
Vodka on the rocks, lime juice, and ginger beer.
And a splash of love.
That's right. In the drink's name.
A Jackie Wells.
Right. Well, the first Jackie Wells is on me.
I mean, no offense to Jackie Wells, but he didn't do anything to earn it. People die all the time in the game.
Business booming, I hope?
Seen it yourself. Can't complain. Folks always get thirsty, and we're here when they do.
How's the afterlife? Working here, I mean.
No real complaints. Fights are rare, and when they do happen, they're over quick.
Killer clientele, am I right?
Your words, not mine.
Could definitely go for a drink.
Tough day?
Like any other.
So, what'll it be?
My character lives a pretty healthy lifestyle. Not that she ever eats or drinks anything, but we have fruit, chocolate, and water. I don't know if this is water, but this is water. And here's water. I don't actually know what this is. It's because it comes in sparkling and still, I assume this is also water. Not that my character ever actually uses any of that stuff. So we'll go ahead and buy up this fruit, and we're done here. And there's nothing else. There's no Jackie Wells. Actually, that's why I opened up her menu. I wanted to see if there was a Jackie Wells here.
Hey, interested in some work?
Doing what?
A business opportunity. Cargo transport. Get from A to B, quick and quiet. Interested?
You ought to run this by a fixer first.
Fuck the middleman. They're cash drained.
Attitude like that won't get you far in this line of work.
I don't need a consultant. I need a transporter. Will you do it or not?
I'm listening.
It's simple. You go to the Kabuki waterfront, collect the package, give me a call, then I tell you how to deliver it. Very straightforward.
Everything except my pay.
Don't worry, there's a bonus in it for you. Imported and duty-free.
Duty-free and detail-free.
Yes, but altogether fair. It's a simple job, generously compensated. Do you accept?
Yeah, sure, I'm in.
Good, I knew we'd find acceptable terms. Head to the Kabuki waterfront, then search for a fridge with the words, "No future." Once you locate it, collect what you find inside, then call me for further instructions.
Till then, I guess.
I can't run? This mission doesn't seem sketchy at all. Apparently I'm aerodynamic. I can control my movement there. Yeah, the fastest way, and I'm swimming while I'm talking, is jump straight down. Otherwise, you are going to be walking across that bridge down there, down these stairs, then to the buildings right in front of me. What I don't get is why the glass breaks when you open this thing.
Oh, shit. He's in rough shape, but alive. Let's hear what Dennis has to say.
Hey, got a status? Find the package?
You could have told me. The package was a man.
If it was a box of bananas, I'd use the post office. Get over it.
Well, who is he?
The ambassador to Mexico. Jesus, it doesn't matter who he is. I prepared a car for you. Put the man in the trunk and head to Northside. The address is in the GPS.
Okay.
One more thing. Watch for tigers. They've got their sights trained on your new companion.
What? Asshole hung up.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. This is right over his face. Oh, I think I understand. These are ricochet bullets. That's what this is. That's a ricochet. Okay. Seriously, you cannot see me. Whatever.
¡Pide ayuda!
Switching camera is always kind of a hit or miss. Like I'm mashing the Q button, or I'm hitting the Q button, waiting a second, then hitting the Q button again. Nothing. Maybe hold it down? I don't know. It doesn't seem to always work switching camera. Maybe this card won't let you. I don't know. I can't even see if there's any cars behind me. And it's strangely quiet. Like, I didn't edit the sound or anything. I cannot see. But again, Q's doing nothing. Really? I hit F and now it changes camera. Come on, game.
Job's done.
I see that. Well done. Excellent work. Holding in there all right, Hariyoshi?
Dennis gave me hope.
So who is this guy?
He'll tell you his story. Hariyoshi?
In Japan, brain sergeant, top of all. Good instinct. One day, Tiger Claw boss needs surgery. But both die on table. Tiger Claws were very angry. I hide in boat, swim to America. Here, Dennis saved me. But there is secret. I killed Tiger Claw boss on purpose. World best surgeon, make no mistake.
Early warning about the tigers would have been nice.
I had a hunch you'd manage this just fine. Given that you're here now, I see I was right.
This is all very heartwarming, but you haven't paid me yet.
I know, here.
May this blade serve you well.
What? What? We'll just pretend that was like a voice modulator.
What's your name again?
Brain sergeant, world best. Good instinct.
Where are you from exactly?
Brain Sergeant, World Best. Good instinct.
There, Wakako. I'm finally here.
Well, well, who do I spy but V? In my humble parlor, no less.
Wakako, long time no see.
So what brings you here?
Willing to bet nobody knows Westbrook like you do.
My husbands knew Westbrook, yes. Each of them very high in the Tiger Claws. Ruled Japantown.
What did they do?
They did what made the best eddies. Gave them the most pull, sold sex and black market tech.
Can't help asking. How many of those husbands did you have?
5. All went before their time. Terrible family tragedy.
Not afraid that tragedy will strike you?
Have to live somehow. For my 9 sons.
Have some outstanding biz to settle. Remember Sandra Dorset?
I don't forget such things, V. Here is your reward. It comes with a fairly ample bonus. Go see a Ripper doc. They'll weave you a dermal imprint that will enable smart gun compatibility. A Tiger Claw specialty.
The money should already be in your account, but I have something else for you too. A personal link. You can pick it up from Cassius Ryder, a Ripper doc who runs a clinic out of Watson. Personal link also doubles as a tattoo. My treat. That's your free reward from Cassius Ryder's Ripper Doc shop inventory. Guess my scanner hasn't loaded yet. You couldn't have wired me the money and all this before?
Once again, we offer you our humble thanks. You saved a great many lives.
Least I can do. What's the plan now? Can your brother still be a monk?
The Pratimoksha vows are a guide to enlightenment, not binding laws. Though my path is paved with ever greater challenges, I shall not give up.
Humor me for a sec. If you don't look too kindly on having implants, then what do you think about constructs?
Ah, yes. You mean the relic. A fascinal subject, is it not? It is a complex, fluctuating affair. It all depends on whether the engram is a copy of a person, or if this person merely exists in a digital realm.
Let's say the engram's just a copy. What then? Could you say that person was real?
If they are truly self-aware, a Buddhist will recognize them as a human being. A perfect copy of a complex human mind is still a human mind. But is it capable of reincarnation? And if it's not, can it still be regarded as a being in possession of a soul?
What you're saying, in other words, is it's complicated.
Suffering is key. It has been there since the dawn of human existence. If a construct can suffer, it is a person.
Let's say an engram's just a person that's been digitized. Is that kosher, in your view?
Buddhism does not condemn digitization per se. Vending machines often preach in temples. No, I would not condemn the simple act of transfer, under the condition that they are at peace with it. One must still remember that they will still be imprisoned in their body, even if their body is not flesh.
Immortality isn't your thing, I'm guessing.
He who cannot die cannot be born into a better life, and will never achieve nirvana.
What's your take, Johnny? You just you? Or a copy?
What difference does it make? You heard him. I'm trapped in a few lines of code. And your body.
Maybe Johnny Silverhand really is dead? Maybe you're just an... well...
What? Imitation? That what you wanted to say? If the real Johnny Silverhand's dead, then that's his problem, not mine.
You don't say. Feel a headache coming on just thinking about it. Well then, I wish you all the best of luck.
Farewell. And do not stray from the path of righteousness.
A pistol for walking in the city, or a rifle for a trip out of town. Military. Protection for every occasion.
This is the guy with the flaming crotch man. Nice if it told me where's things that are new. It said hand, so let's be here. Dermal imprint. Allow you to use smart targeting module in smart weapons. Directly links the user's optical implant to the weapons system, offering real-time data tracking. Okay. How's that different from this other stuff? So does this mean I'm a Tiger Claw member? I'm not sure I actually want that. Let me check something out. Alright, let's see what we look like. I guess I see the ink on the left arm. Okay, let's see what happens if we go back to a Cyberdog and remove it. Okay, I don't know why that's suddenly opened. So went over to Victor. And now it's gone. Apparently this dermal ink it doesn't mean that I have to stay loyal to the Tiger Claws or whatever that means. Okay, so I'll go ahead and buy it, own it, but not necessarily keep it. Alright, that's good to know.